The magic bed. That bed is far too small for you now, Georgie. Why don't you and Frank go down to the shopping center to buy a new one? On the way to the shopping center, Georgie saw a shop that sold old furniture. "Look, Frank," said Georgie. "Maybe they'll have a bed in there." They parked the car and went inside. "Do you have a bed that would be right for this boy?" said Frank. "Bed. Yes, I do have a little old bed somewhere," said the man. After some time, the man found a bed. "The lady this bed came from said it was magic," he said, "and that you could travel in it." Frank and Georgie bought the bed. They tied the bed on the top of the car and took it home. Georgie and Frank cleaned the bed all over. "Look, Georgie," said Frank. "There's some writing here. It's very faint." "What does it say?" said Georgie. "It says, 'In this bed you will travel far. First say your prayers and then say..." I can read the last word. It says something 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 Y. "What on earth have you got there?" said Georgie's granny. "Why did you get that awful old bed? Why didn't you go to the shopping center and buy a new one?" "It's a lovely bed," said Georgie. "And it's magic. You can travel in it." That night, Georgie got ready for bed early. He said his prayers and then tried to say the magic word. He tried money, matey, mummy, murky, molly, mandy, milly, messy, minty, mousy. But nothing happened and Georgie went to sleep. "How did you get on last night in your magic bed? Did you go to the moon or up the Amazon?" That night, Georgie went to bed early again and tried to guess the magic word. He must have got it right because suddenly he was traveling way over the city. Georgie's bed landed in a field. Lots of gnomes and fairies arrived, and he read them a bedtime story. At breakfast the next day, Georgie decided not to tell anyone about where he had been during the night. That evening, Georgie was off again. This time, he was traveling over the jungle. Georgie came across a young tiger that was lost. It has wandered away from its parents and didn't know how to get back home. He took the young tiger back to its mother and father, who were very pleased that Georgie had found their child. On one of his journeys, Georgie found a chest full of treasure in a cave. But there were some pirates who were very angry because they thought the treasure was theirs. They chased Georgie down the beach. And he only just managed to escape. Some nights, Georgie would go for a swim with the dolphins, which is why his bed was sometimes wet in the morning. Another night, Georgie gave a lift to some geese. They were very tired because they had flown a long way. Then he had a race with some witches. Then came the day when they went away on their holidays. They waved goodbye to Georgie's granny and set off. While they were away, Georgie forgot all about his magic bed. The holiday soon ended and they all came home. "There is a lovely present for you, Georgie. It's in your room," said his granny. Georgie rushed up to his room, and there in the corner was a brand new bed. "What have you done with my magic bed?" said Georgie. "Oh, the nasty old bed went down to the dump today," said Granny. Georgie raced out of the house, down the steps, and along the road to the dump. He just managed to get through the gates as the dump was closing. There, on top of the rubbish skip, was Georgie's magic bed. Georgie climbed up into the skip. He leaped onto his bed, said the magic word, and the bed rose quickly into the sky. Now, if you lie very still in your bed and find your magic word, perhaps you could travel far away like Georgie. The end.